What is up, guys? Filmmakers here, and today we're here to recap and react to all the news and trailers that came out of Comic-Con. Now, this year was a pretty interesting year for Comic-Con because we got to see things like Justice League, Thor Ragnarok, and even this new movie called Ready Player One. But stay tuned for all of that because we'll get to that later on. But now, let's start with the latest news that have come out. So Marvel had some news today, and sadly, none of it was for Infinity War, but it was for Captain Marvel and Ant-Man the Wasp. And starting with Captain Marvel, Kevin Feige said it would take it back to the 90s, so this movie's going to be set before Iron Man.
Okay.
Should be interesting. It also said it will have a two-eyed Nick Fury, so that should also be interesting. And that the film's villains will be the Skrulls. So I wonder if Nick Fury is going to be like, is he going to have hair, or is he still going to be bald? I wonder. He's probably still going to be bald. And I wonder if there's going to be a cameo from, I forgot his name, but he was the villain in The Winter Soldier.
Gosh, what's his name?
His name started with an A, but he's played by Robert Redford. That's all I can remember. We might get a cameo from him, so that'll also be interesting. And now with Ant-Man the Wasp, they have added 2 new characters to the cast of everything, along with everybody from the last movie, which is Hank Pym, his daughter, Paul Rudd, and the whole... And they're going to put Michelle Pfeiffer as the Wasp. I was about to get to that, so that's a good thing. And they're having Lawrence Fishburne is going to be in the movie, who was just in the DC Extended Universe. So it would be cool to see him in both universes. That should be interesting. He's playing Bill Foster, yeah.
Goliath.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he'll be in his superhero persona in the movie. That'd actually be pretty cool, but I'm not sure.
And then there's also going to be, who I think is the villain of the movie is, what was his name? Sonny something.
Oh, he's the Ghost.
The Ghost? Oh. Okay.
It's an Iron Man villain.
Yeah, I know who he is, but,
I think that's probably who you're thinking of.
Sonny Birch?
Something like that. I don't know.
He works with Obadiah Stane, so it's probably...
Who is the villain in Iron Man, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be a good movie. That's actually the second character from the Batman movies that's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know?
Who?
Michael Keaton is the Vulture, and then Michelle Pfeiffer is
Oh,
Wasp.
yeah.
Yeah, this should... These 2 movies look really good, so I hope they are really good.
Mm-hmm. Now we've got the news out of the way. Now we're going to move on to the trailers that have been released in Comic-Con, starting with Justice League.
So, with all the news out of the way, now we're going to react to all the trailers that came out, and the first one is Justice League. So let's check this out.
Let's do this.
I wonder if Superman's going to be in this trailer.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. First trailer is really good.
Sweet.
Detective. I'm guessing it's a robbery. What? Oh. That's slow-mo. That's exciting, you know. And then we shot from the first trailer.
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Me?
Huh.
Nothing very interesting.
You always have to have that moment where they're like, I didn't do anything or something like that. Yeah. That's a cool shot.
At the age of heroes.
Can they just call him Batman? Yeah, no, that would be like the Gotham Vigilante or something like that. Like, just call him Batman. Oh, it's the more. One of them was really good. Yeah, that was really good.
Something is coming.
It's gonna be bad. It's another box, I think, yeah. Steppenwolf. Oh. I like it. Aquaman! I forgot to mention, this trailer's 4 minutes, so we should get a lot. We're gonna get a lot of stuff. Cyborg. Oh, that's his voice. I can't wait to see that. Whoa. That axe, whatever it is.
This is the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
This is crazy. Honestly, I think we're all gonna die.
I'll go ahead.
Each of us, in some way, is held back.
Don't engage alone. We'll do this together.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Flash. Like, I'm not ready for this. What's this?
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Oh.
Do I know you?
So he's taking over the Batmobile? I think it looked like a Bat. I don't know, it could be.
He didn't just save people. He made them see the best parts of themselves.
It's like we went over to hit the things together.
I don't recognize this
I
word.
don't get it, like, usually hit it and then something happens. Is that a new suit?
Just have to say,
Probably. Oh, they did a good group shot. He's running on a wall. Yeah. That was so good.
how many of you are there? Not enough. Do you really think that...
J.K. Simmons.
Oh, wow, they really just vanished. Huh? Oh. That's rude.
Oh, it's a Flash. That was a fast 4 minutes. It's like Jurassic Park, yeah. The water. Could it be?
You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Was that Superman? I think that was Superman. Was that Superman? I think that was Superman. Like, yeah, what? I'm so confused. I know. I'm confused. Like, it was like Jurassic Park. Like, you know where like the water is like rippling in the cup, and then he just turns and he says, "I knew you would come." So like, cause he's familiar with Superman, and I saw like a little bit of like a red cape or something. Yeah. So that could be Superman. I hope it is, cause that was cool though. I like that trailer. My expectations for this movie, I think this is one of those movies that it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. Like, it's probably not going to be in between, like Batman v Superman or something, because Wonder Woman really set the expectations high for Justice League, so I hope it's a really good movie. Now, speaking of Warner Brothers, there's a new trailer out for a movie called Ready Player One, which should be interesting. Yeah, we're not really familiar with what it is, but because it's saying Player One, I'm assuming it has something to do with like video games or something like that. But I heard it's directed by Steven Spielberg, so it should be pretty good. So let's get into the video.
In 2045, there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis.
So it takes
I
place
was
in the
born
future.
in 2025.
2025. There you go.
But
See,
I wish I'd grown up in the
yeah.
1980s.
Easy.
Like all my heroes. I live here in Columbus, Ohio. In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on
You
Earth.
said 2025.
But sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks. They called our generation the missing millions.
I think it wasn't going to have
Missing
these weird
not
names.
because we went anywhere.
That's just how they write books, I
There's
guess.
nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. Where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it. It's like video games or something. Oh. Or it's kind of holy grail, pop culture. I guess it's a book or something? Wow. That was cool. Are you ready? Player one. I guess that's supposed to be like something about racing or something, because it's like all the cars. Maybe a motorcycle too. That's a light cycle from Tron. You don't know this? It's the DeLorean. Alright. So it's like basically a movie
About a bunch of video games.
about like a bunch of video games and movies and stuff.
Kind of like Wreck-It Ralph, but live action.
Wonder what that key is.
Yeah.
So that was pretty weird because it's like I thought it was, so I guess it's maybe like a book or something. I'll have to look it up, but so it's basically in the future there's this guy and he puts these goggles on and like a bunch of famous movie and video game characters like come to life or something. It's pretty weird.
It looks pretty good, but at the same time, it could be really bad. But I'm hoping, I think it will be really good since it's made by Steven Spielberg and he's made a lot of really good movies. So yeah.
So Marvel finally releases a new trailer from Comic-Con, and it is Thor Ragnarok. Now what's interesting about this is we've already seen a couple snippets from the trailer, but it was in Russian because they had released...
Was it Russian?
It was Russian, yeah, it was Russian. And yeah, they had released it, and they'd released the actual trailer, but Disney blocked it, but now they actually released it, so now we'll get to see it in English, so
Yeah.
I hope that's good.
So much has happened since I last saw you.
They have a
Lost
history
my
with each
hammer,
other.
like yesterday, so
Oh,
it's still
he's talking
pretty
about-
fresh.
Probably talking about...
And then I went on a journey of self-discovery. Where I met you.
I think that first trailer.
Green.
And that was green. Yeah.
Where are we? You have no idea.
We'll finally get to see Mark Ruffalo again.
Notice that death has invaded Asgard.
Oh, I've missed this.
Wow.
You and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
Good voice.
No, I won easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Oh, that's true.
Can't wait to see them two again.
Asgard is dead. And it'll be
The heck is
reborn
that?
in my image.
With the
I
horses.
thought you'd be glad to see me.
Need to stop her here and now.
Oh, it's
Ragnarok, the end of everything.
Executioner. Yeah. Good. Executioner.
So putting together a team,
Probably not gonna do much of the movie anyway.
like the old days.
Oh. Loki.
Surprise! This is such fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely. The heck? Oh, I don't know what it's called, but it's like one of those wolves. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow. That sounds good. Yeah, I know.
I'm not a queen
I'm the old.
or a monster.
What do you call that?
I'm the goddess of death.
Cool. I don't know. I'll look back at it.
What were you the god of again?
Oh, thunder. I love the title. It's like so. Yeah, that's vibrant.
We're the same, you and I. Just a couple of hot-headed fools. Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water. Kind of both like fire. But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
Oh, what? That's Surtur.
Yeah, I know. So Thor Ragnarok had a really good trailer.
Yeah, I like the trailer.
Especially the last part with Hulk about to go up against Surtur. I can't wait to see that fight.
I just can't wait to just have the Hulk back because in Age of Ultron, he was in the ship and he was just flying away to space.
That's it for this video, guys. And I know we missed a couple trailers for Comic-Con. I'm not sure if we'll do reactions for those, but because we've seen them, it would be kind of weird to have reactions for them, you know. But anyway, leave a comment down below and leave a like, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. See you guys.